Iran warns Israel. The map could change. Expanded detailed news report 4. The long-standing rivalry between Iran and Israel has escalated sharply in recent years. After a series of attacks and counterattacks, Iranian military leaders issued strong warnings, stating that if Israel continues to strike Iranian territory or its allies, the map of Israel could change. This statement reflects the possibility of large-scale military retaliation using Iran's missile and drone capabilities, which could target major Israeli cities and strategic infrastructure. Below is a more comprehensive explanation of the conflict, its background, military capabilities, and possible consequences. 1. Historical background of the rivalry. Iran and Israel were not always enemies. Before the 1979 Iranian Revolution, the two countries maintained limited diplomatic and economic relations. However, after the revolution established the Islamic Republic in Iran, relations collapsed. Key reasons for the hostility include Iran's leadership rejects the legitimacy of Israel. Israel views Iran's nuclear ambitions and regional alliances as a major security threat. Both countries support opposing sides in multiple regional conflicts. Since the early 2000s, tensions have increased due to disputes over Iran's nuclear program and its growing missile capabilities. 2. The shadow war between Iran and Israel. For years, the conflict remained a shadow war, meaning both countries avoided direct confrontation but attacked each other indirectly. Direct escalation and missile retaliation. In recent escalations, Iran has increasingly signaled its willingness to respond directly. Military operations attributed to Iran involve the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC), which controls the country's strategic missile units. Iran's retaliation has included launching ballistic missiles toward Israeli territory, deploying long-range drones, and coordinating attacks from allied groups across the region. These operations demonstrate Iran's ability to strike targets far beyond its borders. 4. Explosions reported in Tel Aviv. One of the most sensitive targets in the conflict is Tel Aviv, Israel's financial and technological center. During missile attacks, air raid sirens sounded throughout the city. Residents rushed into bomb shelters. Interceptors from Israel's air defense systems attempted to destroy incoming missiles. Although many missiles were intercepted, explosions were reported in some areas due to debris or missiles that penetrated defenses. Damage included broken windows and structural damage to buildings. Fires caused by falling debris, temporary disruptions to transportation and communications. 5. Strategic importance of Haifa. Another important target mentioned in Iranian warnings is Haifa, located in northern Israel. Haifa is significant because it hosts one of Israel's largest commercial ports, major oil refineries, and petrochemical plants, naval and military infrastructure. Any successful strike on Haifa's industrial facilities could disrupt energy supplies and shipping operations. 6. Iran's missile arsenal. Iran possesses one of the largest missile arsenals in the Middle East. These missiles are capable of reaching Israeli territory from Iranian soil. Key types include Shahab-3, Sagijil, Kibar, Shekanthes. Weapons are designed to carry conventional warheads and strike targets hundreds or even thousands of kilometers away. Iran also uses long-range drones, cruise missiles, underground missile launch bases. This combination allows Iran to launch large missile waves intended to overwhelm enemy defenses. 7. Israel's defensive systems. Israel relies on a multi-layered defense network designed to intercept incoming threats. Major systems include Iron Dome intercepts short-range rockets. David-S Sling intercepts medium-range missiles. Arrow Missile Defense System intercepts long-range ballistic missiles. These systems have proven highly effective but can still be challenged by massive missile barrages. 8. Risk of a regional war. A direct conflict between Iran and Israel could expand into a much larger regional confrontation. Possible consequences include disruption of oil supplies through the Strait of Hormuz, involvement of regional allies, and global powers, large-scale missile exchanges affecting multiple countries such A war would have serious economic and humanitarian consequences worldwide. International reactions in international organizations have called for restraint and diplomatic solutions. Concerns include civilian casualties in major cities, damage to infrastructure and energy facilities. Economic instability in global markets. Diplomatic efforts continue in an attempt to prevent the conflict from escalating further. The warning that Israel's map could change reflects the seriousness of the growing confrontation between Iran and Israel. Iran has indicated that continued attacks against its territorial allies could trigger massive retaliation using its missile and drone forces. Although many attacks are intercepted by Israel's advanced defense systems, the escalating tension highlights how quickly the situation could turn into a large-scale regional conflict.